As a team, we've been in Grand-Am for a long time, off and on, really working behind the scenes with other programs. My first foray into professional racing was with Grand-Am back in '98. So we've been around for a long time, but this is our first chance to do the program the way that we really wanted to. We've been able to focus on developing young driver talent by competing in the Continental Tire Challenge Series with a new Camaro. We feel like we've made great strides with the car, been able to work very well with Riley, so our goals for this year were just purely developmental. We are shortly going to be announcing our step into running the Rolex GT Series. We'll be running a GT car for the 24 Hours Daytona, starting some private testing within a week or so, but our first official test will be the October test with Continental. And that again is a small step on the driver development side, because we're going to stay focused and run the Camaro and GS for all of next year. We've just opened a new shop, so we're doing a lot of things at once, but it's all a unified front in the sense that we have fun doing what we do as a team, and I think that shows with some of the results we've been able to get this year with a brand new car. The Riley Technologies GSR Camaro is a brand new car. Obviously, Riley has done an immense amount of work and development to it, but like any new piece, there's you've got to cut your teeth a bit, learn the car. You look at from the fact the car is now, I think, close to 175 pounds lighter than it was when it started the season. So that alone puts a completely different engineering strain on your setup and what you're doing with it. The car, from the outside, I mean, you can see it here, it's an amazing piece from the American muscle mindset. We've gone with the flat black and the 6.2, kind of paying homage to that all-American muscle feel, but we're able to compete against 997 Porsches, BMW M3s, and being that the playing field is even enough, we're able to take this car, compete with those cars, and our drivers are getting to develop not only their racecraft on the track, but develop a car. We like to think it's one big Camaro family between us, Mitchum Motorsports, Momentum, and the teams that are competing Camaros are all in the same boat with a new car. Different types of programs as far as they're backing their levels. Yeah, sure, but it's the same car. The support and the help that we get, we've been able to get parts from other teams when we need them, and they've been able to get stuff from us. I mean, there's a sharing there. Had Stevenson not started running the car in '09 and not put in all the work that they had put in, certainly we would be a lot further behind the curve. They've done a lot on the research and development side as far as knowing how long OEM parts can go and where you need to life them out, and that type of information was invaluable to us. It sped our development in the program immensely, and the hope is that we'll be able to repay that relationship anytime something comes up or there's an issue. Our program is focused on driver development. That means young, talented drivers that are looking to make the next step, and Joey Atterbury has been with us for the entire season and showed a lot of improvement, not just in speed. Speed is not an easy commodity, but that's what comes first. The development of the racecraft, the interaction, the development of the car is the next big step. And I would say without a doubt, Joey is on par to be one of the next names that you're going to read about in a lot of series. Ted Anthony Jr. Is joining us. He's come up through the Mustang Challenge, numerous wins and poles in that series, and the driver pairing between he and Joey after our first day of testing, I can say, has gone incredibly well. Both drivers are already within 1/10 of a second of each other, and they're on the same track as far as the information they give to our engineering staff to get the setup on the car right. And that's a huge advantage for us. Trying to develop a new car, we need the car to not only go fast, but it's got to stay on track, and we've got to get legitimate information. And finding that in rookie drivers in the series is very difficult. And I feel like we're very lucky, and we're very excited about the rest of the season.